United States ဟာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လူမျိုးတစ်မျိုးတည်းလူဖြူတစ်မျိုးတည်းနေထိုင်တဲ့တိုင်းပြည်မဟုတ်ပါဘူးတစ်ကမ္ဘာလုံးမှာရှိတဲ့နိုင်ငံစုံကလူမျိုးစုံအသားအရောင်မျိုးစုံအားလုံးအတူရှင်တွဲနေထိုင်တဲ့တိုင်းပြည်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်မြန်မာပြည်ကပြောင်းရွှေ့နေထိုင်ကြသူများလို့ခေါင်းစဉ်တက်လိုက်တာနဲ့မတူကွဲပြားတဲ့သူတွေအများကြီးပါပဲမြန်မာမွတ်စလင်မြန်မာတရုတ်မြန်မာတိုင်းရင်းသားခရစ်ယာန်မွတ်စလင်ဟိန္ဒူJewish ဒီလိုဘာသာရပ်မျိုးစုံရှင်တွဲနေထိုင်တဲ့ community ဖြစ်ပါတယ်
Hi, my name is Kathy. I am a second generation Burmese American Muslim, and today we have like an Eid Day celebration for all like the Muslims and also non-Muslims included, non-Muslim Burmese people. I just wanted to address the fact that there's been a lot of like Asian hate going on. You know, not only like interracial, like there's been a lot of Asian hate and even Asian hate within the community itself. You know, Burmese Muslims and Burmese Buddhists, you know, dividing over a political issue, which I feel like it's not appropriate because we're all the same, we're all the same blood, and we should all love and spread love with each other. Not only that, if we come together as a Burmese community as a whole, not looking at religion or political views, then I feel like we can fight the Asian hate cause in itself.
As for Stop the Hate, I think that people need to learn about like different cultures. They need to like be more aware of like different religions, different cultures, and be accepting for what they are and like learn more about them.
California မှာအာရှသားတွေအပြင် Mexican လူမျိုးတွေ Spanish လူမျိုးတွေအရှေ့အလယ်ပိုင်းလူမျိုးတွေ African American တွေလူမျိုးပေါင်းစုံရှင်တွဲနေထိုင်ကြတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ဒါကတော့ Mexican လူမျိုးတွေရဲ့ရိုးရာ Day of the Dead.
Stopping the hate, I think that there's definitely a lot of things that we've seen around us that I think have definitely, you know, made us really think and reflect about the negative things that we've seen.
မတူကွဲပြားတဲ့သူတွေရှင်တွဲနေထိုင်ကြတဲ့အခါမှာတယောက်ရဲ့ယဉ်ကျေးမှုကိုတယောက်ကနားလည်ခြင်းဟာလည်းရန်လိုယုံမုန်းခြင်းတွေကိုတားဆီးရတတ်ဖြစ်ဖို့အတွက်ကိုလက်နက်တစ်ခုဖြစ်ပါတယ်
We are here today. We have a booth here in the Al-Auda Picnic Palestine Picnic Day we have a campaign to stop the hate against Arab and Muslim on California, and also there is a lot of people here celebrating the day, the picnic day for
San Francisco မှာနေထိုင်တဲ့မြန်မာ celebrities တေးသန်ရှင်ကိုစောဖြူကသူ့ဇနီးရုတ်တရက်အသက်ခံရတဲ့တစ်နှစ်တာကြာကာလမှာဒီစိတ်ပိုင်းဆိုင်ရာအားပေးနှစ်သိမ့်ဆွေးနွေးခြင်းဟာသူ့လိုဂီတအမှုပညာရှင်တစ်ယောက်ပေါ့ဘယ်လိုမျိုးကောင်းမွန်တဲ့အကျိုးသက်ရောက်မှုတွေရှိတယ်ဆိုတာကိုမျှဝေပေးပါတယ်
My name is Now from Karen Organization of San Diego, which is a community-based organization for refugees from Burma who resettle here since 2007. It is pretty small but a united community, and today is a Karen New Year celebration. This is our 16th event that
ကရင်လူမျိုးတွေရဲ့2024ခုနှစ်သစ်ရိုးရာပွဲတော်ဆန်ဒီယေဂိုမှာပြုလုပ်ခဲ့ပါတယ်။ကရင်လူမျိုးတွေအပါအဝင် American တွေအရှေ့အလယ်ပိုင်းကပြောင်းရွှေ့အခြေချလာသူတွေ Vietnamese တွေ African American တွေလူမျိုးပေါင်းစုံကတက်ရောက်ပြီးအားပေးခဲ့ကြပါတယ်။တယောက်ရဲ့ရည်ကြီးမှုကိုတယောက်ကလေ့လာကြတဲ့အတွက်လူယုံမုန်းခြင်းတွေကိုရပ်တန့်တားဆီးဖို့အတွက်ကိုကောင်းမွန်တဲ့တွေ့ကြုံတစ်ခုဖြစ်ပါတယ်။
Hi, my name's Jose Sanchez and I'm the mayor of Monterey Park. And as we approach the Lunar New Year, I wanted to invite you to come out on the weekend of
Monterey Park မှာဒီနှစ်ဦးပိုင်းကျင်းပမယ် Lunar New Year အတွက်ကိုမစိုးရိမ်မပူပန်ကြဖို့အတွက်ကိုတိုက်တွန်းနှိုးဆော်ခဲ့ပါတယ်
There's something very special to celebrate this year because you have a mayor. He just became mayor. Thomas Wong is the first elected official of Burmese descent to be elected in this nation.
Congresswoman Judy Chu ဟာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လည်းကျမတို့ရဲ့ Burmese community မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အခါအားလျော်စွာတက်ရောက်ပြီးတော့မိကုန်းတွေပြောကြားခဲ့ပါတယ်။မြန်မာရိုးရာအကတွေကိုလည်းမျိုးဆက်သစ်ကလေးတွေကကပြဖြတ်ပေးခဲ့ပါတယ်။လူကြီးတွေကလည်းပျော်ရွှင်စွာနဲ့လက်ခံခဲ့ပါတယ်။ Second generations တွေရဲ့ power ဟာလည်း community မှာအမတန်အရေးပါပါတယ်။ Stop the hate ရန်လိုရမုန်းခြင်းတွေကိုရပ်တန့်ဖို့အတွက်ကိုSecond generation.
Remember, panelists, this is for all of your parents' Facebook photos and albums.
Burmese community.
I think our first panelist to speak will be Rebecca.
Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca Liu and I am a junior from Whitney High School. And today I will be discussing the topic of substance abuse.
Providing that, and the next speaker we have is going to be Asia.
Good morning, everyone. Hi, my name is Asia Dazinso Silva. I'm a second generation Burmese American, and I'm a junior in Cesar Chavez High School.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tenga Mao Win. I'm a sophomore at El Segundo High School, and I'm honored to be speaking in front of you today.
I'm a freshman at Tunse, and I want to talk about why teenagers feel the need to take drugs and why it starts.
Hi, my name is Joyce Lapai, and I'm in 6th grade from Urbita Elementary School. Today,
for instance, my dad absolutely hates it when I buy boba because it's $6 to $7 and he's saying, why should we spend money on milk, tea, ice, and tapioca pearls? He stares at me with sheer horror and disbelief as if I've led my whole family to bankrupt because of my crippling boba depression. Let's face it, our parents are the face. Let's face it, our parents are the guardians of tradition. They hold what's...
Thank you very much. It's such an honor to be here. This is my first Burmese event, and when I went out there with the food, I just can't wait to get out there to enjoy the food and also enjoy the wonderful performance.
San Francisco Bay Area Senior Day မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျမတို့မြန်မာခေတ်ဆက်ကနေ California versus hate နဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့အသိပညာပေးခြင်းတစ်ခုကိုတွားရောက်ပြုလုပ်ခဲ့ပါတယ်။ California versus hate ဟာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရန်လိုရမုန်းခြင်းတွေကိုအတူပူးပေါင်းတိုက်ဖျက်ကြဖို့အတွက်ကိုစီစဉ်ထားတာဖြစ်ပြီးရန်လိုရမုန်းခြင်းကြောင့်တိုက်ခတ်ခံရခြင်းအကြောင်းသတင်းတွေကိုသတင်းပို့တိုင်ကြားဖို့ဖွင့်လှစ်ထားတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ဖုန်းနံပါတ်211ကိုဖြစ်စေ CA versus hate ကိုဖြစ်စေ CA versus hate.com ကိုဖြစ်စေသတင်းပို့တိုင်ကြားနိုင်ပါတယ်။ Civil Rights Department ကနေစီစဉ်ထားတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ Nanyan Alumni 30 years annual dinner မှာဆိုရင် Southern California နဲ့ Northern California က Burmese Chinese လူမျိုးတွေအကုန်လုံးတနေရာထဲမှာတစုတစည်းတဲ့တွေ့ဆုံခွင့်ရတဲ့ညစာစားပွဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်။အသားအယောင်စစ်မြစ်တွေမကပဲကိုးကွယ်တဲ့ဘာသာတွေမကပဲလိန်ခံယူမှုတယောက်နဲ့တယောက်လိန်တိန်မှုတွေကွဲပြားတဲ့အတွက်ရန်လိုမုန်းတီးခြင်းတွေကိုတိုက်ဖြတ်ဖို့အတွက်ကို We Hope Parade West Hollywood Parade ကိုနှစ်စဉ်နှစ်တိုင်း West Hollywood မှာကျင်းပခဲ့ပါတယ်။လိန်ခံယူမှုလိန်တိန်မှုကွဲပြားခြင်းဟာရန်လိုရမုန်းစရာအကြောင်းတရားမဟုတ်ပဲတယောက်နဲ့တယောက်နားလည်ဖို့နဲ့အမြင်ကျယ်ဖို့အတွက်ကိုကျမတို့ community မှာဆွေးနွေးကြတယ် Empowering the Burmese community မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် Civil Rights 101 for the Burman American အတွက်ပထမပိုင်း session မှာဆိုရင် Community Discussion on LGBTQ right ကိုအခုလိုဆွေးနွေးခဲ့ရမှာ Monterey Park Mayor Thomas Wong ကိုယ်တိုင်တက်ရောက်ပြီး
My name is Valerie and I'm actually from the Bay Area. It is my honor to be your moderators and the MC for this first part for this meaningful and special event hosted by the Myanmar Gazette newspaper media group and the California State Library. No further ado, and I would like to invite our program organizers from Myanmar Gazette, Mama Sui, to come up here and give a few words.
My name is Sui and I'm the editor and I'm the chief reporter of Myanmar Gazette, the only Burmese newspaper in the United States dedicated to our Burmese community for the past 18 years. We are so pleased to have you all today event. You spend your precious Sunday and then you join us for this event. I really appreciate your time. Today's event is empowering Burmese community. We have 2 sessions and the first session may be a little bit sensitive or more sensitive to some of us in our community. However, it is a crucial conversation for us because if we wanted to build a truly healthy and truly strong community for everyone, this is the crucial conversation. So moreover, this is the very first time we discuss the LGBTQ right in the Burmese community in the United States. So I am incredibly proud to lead the way.
Well, my first question is to all of you actually. Can you guys share a personal story that highlights both the challenges and the triumph, which is your achievement or success, victory? And ladies and gentlemen, and we're very honored to have a very special guest here to come here and support to us, who is our Congresswoman Judy Chu. Congresswoman, would you like to come up and give a speech as you're here?
Well, thank you so much. I represent this area. I'm Congressmember Judy Chu, and I have been a representative of Monterey Park for over 30 years. And I'm also the chair of the Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus, which we call CAPAC. I'm so excited to join all of you for the Civil Rights 101 for the Burmese American community. And I want to thank the Myanmar Gazette for the invitation and the Monterey Park Police Department and the FBI for being here to talk to the community. Well, we all deserve to be safe. And certainly it was a shock when the anti-Asian hate crimes started occurring, exacerbated by President Trump at that time saying that COVID-19 was a China virus and a Wuhan virus, including flu. It put a target on our backs. And as a result, there were 11,500 anti-Asian hate crimes, including a horrible thing that happened to the Burmese American family in Texas, where the family was stabbed, the father and the 6-year-old and the 2-year-old. I will never ever forget what happened there. And thank goodness they lived, but nobody should have to go through this. So this is why we in CAPAC jumped up and we held press conferences, did statements, had hearings, and finally we got the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act passed, which will help track hate crimes in a far better way and also help in the prosecution of hate crimes. And so we are continuing to work with the Department of Justice as they implement the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act, but actually it is the greatest advance in hate crime legislation in 30 years in this country. And we also, of course, have to stand up for the civil rights of LGBTQ plus people. Unfortunately, we are in a situation in this country where there are many anti-LGBTQ amendments and bills that are being introduced in states and also in federal government. And this is wrong, I must tell you. We have to make sure that everybody can feel accepted in this country. And in fact, that is why I am a co-sponsor of the Equality Act, which would make sure that there is no discrimination for LGBTQ people in every area from housing to civil rights to employment.
They use Facebook all the time. So in the Facebook, they mock, they insult, they did everything. There's most Burmese people doing than other races. So stop mocking and stop insulting on the Facebook to LGBT people. That's all about it.
Okay. What about Jackie?
In Myanmar, if they see a girl is wearing like a guy, wearing like long jeans and everything, if they go out, they're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna be pregnant no matter what. It's like,
yes, I'm like, because of our non-Burmese, some are non-Burmese audience. Yes.
Yeah, so just, how do you say that, like, just respect that person and also watch your own mouth when you talk to somebody. And even though you're a higher person, like if you're a doctor or if you're a social influencer, if you're rich, once you die, you're gonna leave everything. So just respect. life is too short, so just be love each other. Why not? If you love, just smile. Even though you want something, you smile and ask for it. People are willing to give you, right? So just smile and give a lot of love. And then just watch your own mouth, that's it.
Thank you so much, Jackie. I do believe we can change our society as much as we could.
I really think the problem is because of religion. You have to start with the religious leaders, okay? Religion is very, very old, okay? A lot of people still believe, okay? Bible, okay? Quran, you know, and some other things, okay? That written 3,000, 2,000 years ago, okay? There are a lot of atheists now, okay? Don't believe that. So now, who is separating two agendas, three agendas? Why can't we have three agendas instead of only two agendas? Who set that up? 3,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago. We are still following them. We got to start from the religious leaders to notice that we have three legit religions. People says that God told me. They never talk to God. God never talked to them. Be practical. Okay, I'm an engineer, okay? So I don't believe in somebody telling me that, oh, I dream about it. Dream is dream. You don't make it real. You understand what I mean? So I might advise you that if you want to solve this problem, please go to the religious leaders to help them accept that we have three genders. Okay? Then they will start teaching young people, you know, all people that believe in only two genders, they have to wipe it out. Thank you very much.
That's a good advice, thank you. But that's going to be for the long road. Right now we have to make the people to respect each other and, you know, respect who they are. Then we can, maybe our next generation can push more for more, right? So thank you so much. That's a very good point. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor Ward and the panelists, and especially my sister-like friend, Valerie Shigors. She is a 2024 Woman Award recipient and Shiro Award winner. So she flies from San Francisco to help our event. Thank you so much.
I didn't fly. Actually, my husband is my chauffeur. He's sitting in the back. Honey, where are you? Come on, stand up. He's also a U.S. veteran and also a 118 U.S. Congress Veteran Affairs Legislature.
ယူတီကမ်မြို့မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အသက်73နှစ်အရွယ်ကရင် refugee ကလေးငယ်တဦးကိုညဘက်အိမ်ပြန်လာချိန်မှာရဲ3ယောက်ကတားစစ်ပြီးတော့ဒီ73နှစ်အရွယ်ကျောင်းသားဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ရဲကိုတနက်အတူနဲ့ပြန်ချိန်တဲ့အတွက်ရဲ3ယောက်ကနေသူ့ကိုဖမ်းဆီးပြီးတော့မြေပြင်မှာ ground battle နှစ်ပန်းလုံးပြီးတော့အဲ့အချိန်မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်နောက်ထပ်ရဲတစ်ယောက်ကအနီးကပ်ပစ်တက်ခဲ့ပါတယ်။သေဆုံးသွားခဲ့တဲ့ရှစ်တန်းကျောင်းသားလေးညမွေးရဲ့အဖေနဲ့အမေနဲ့အမေအဖေပြုလုပ်ခဲ့ပါတယ်။ဇူလိုင်23ရက်နေ့မှာဆိုရင်ပြည်내အသီးသီးကလူပေါင်း600ကျော်ဟာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ယူတီကမ်မှာလာရောက်စုဝေးပြီးတော့ Justice for ညမွေးရဲရဲ့ပြစ်ခတ်မှုကြောင့်သေဆုံးသွားခဲ့တဲ့အသက်73နှစ်အရွယ်ကျောင်းသားလေးညမွေးအတွက်ကိုတရားမျှတမှုရှိဖို့အတွက်ခြိတက်ဆန္ဒပြခဲ့ပါတယ်။သေဆုံးသွားသူညမွေးရဲ့အဖေနဲ့အမေဟာငြိမ်းချမ်းစွာဆန္ဒပြခြင်းကိုပဲလိုလားတဲ့အကြမ်းဖက်မှုလုံးဝမလိုလားဘူးလို့ပြောဆိုခဲ့ပါတယ်။သေဆုံးသွားတဲ့ညမွေးနဲ့ရွယ်သူကျောင်းသားလေးတွေနဲ့အမေအဖေပြုလုပ်တာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။
My first question, I'm just going to say before I start the camera rolling. Do you guys know him personally? And if you didn't, what can you take away from this experience?
အာနာပိုင်နေရဲတွေနဲ့ထိတ်တောက်တိုးခြင်းပြန်လည်ဖန်ဆီးစစ်ဆေးခြင်း
What can you learn from
ဘယ်လိုမျိုးဆောင်ရမယ်ရှောင်ရမယ်နဲ့အမေရိကကဥပဒေတွေကိုဘယ်လိုရှိရဲဆိုတာကိုသိရှိဖို့အတွက်ကို community forum တစ်ခုကိုလည်းမြန်မာကိစ္စကဦးစီးပြီးတော့ July 21 ရက်နေ့မှာပြုလုပ်ခဲ့ပါတယ်
As Ms. Valerie mentioned earlier, I'm going to be the MC for the second session, which will be about engaging with law enforcement and understanding the challenges faced by law enforcement in the United States due to the country's increasing diversity and the influx of immigrants.
Congressmember Chu earlier mentioned the rise in anti-Asian sentiments and hate incidents throughout the country, including here in California and in the Los Angeles area over the last few years. And we've also seen, right, especially as the community comes out of the pandemic and continues to normalize kind of being out and about, a back increase in terms of interactions, right, with the police department, not just here in Monterey Park, but throughout the country. More of our immigrant communities, non-English speaking, non-English proficient communities, including the Burmese community, that is interacting more with the police and we want to do a better job of helping to avoid these negative interactions or public safety practices to better understand how to interact and engage with police officers in our police department in a more peaceful and constructive way. And so I want to invite up our police chief here in the city of Monterey Park, Chief Weiss, Scott Weiss, who's been actually has come up through the ranks, I think started as a police explorer in Monterey Park and is now our police chief. We're proud to have him as our police chief to share a few thoughts and words and tips on how to improve relations between residents and neighbors in the police department. But a little bit of what we're doing here in Monterey Park to help with that, and then he can answer. Both of us can answer any questions you might have about how to improve relationships between us and the community and the police department to make sure that we're all keeping each other safe. I'll hand it over to Chief Weiss.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So, thank you for inviting me today to speak. We've had a busy weekend. As you probably, if you follow the news in Monterey Park, we've been working a missing person case. So I've been in here all weekend long, and our detectives are in right now. They've been in since the girl went missing, and we're constantly working the case along with our local police department partners, with state agencies, county agencies, and federal agencies. It's a partnership, and everything in law enforcement these days is a partnership, and this is a perfect example of when all of us come together to try to figure out what's going on. And it's a puzzle. We're putting a puzzle together as we speak right now. Give you a little background on myself. I've been in law enforcement 37 years as a police officer, long time.
My son is a Marine veteran.
Yes.
And he is now applying to become a cop.
Okay.
So I wanted to know if you have to, sorry.
That's all right, I can hear you.
Okay, if you want to give a piece of advice for him, what would it be?
Piece of advice for someone who wants to be a police officer. And I do this in high schools. I go out and talk in high schools. And the thing that people have to remember that want to be a police officer is we're going to go back into your life 10 years. And I do this for high school kids. And they're sitting in a room and they're 17 years old, and I say, okay, if I have to go back when you turn 21, 10 years, back to when you were 10 or 11 years old, to find out what you were like back then, and then follow your life forward to see if you made good decisions, you have to start thinking about that job when you're 10 or 11 years old.
So the first question is, with the tense situation with China, perceived tense situation.
Yes.
Do you see any increase in sort of maybe hate crime, for the lack of better word, in this area? And that's question number one.
Okay.
Question number two is, if and when things get worse, do you have any recommendations or tips for the public and community? What are the best practices for them to avoid themselves from that attraction or hate crime? Of that nature.
So that's a great question, and when I came here to Monterey Park, I learned that incidents that occur overseas have an effect directly on Monterey Park. And I saw that in action when the Chinese government a few years ago did a purge. And they went through the government-related community there that they thought was taking money or taking stuff from the government, and they purged them out. probably a fancy way of saying they killed a lot of people. That had an immediate overnight reaction here in Monterey Park, because a lot of those people had relatives that lived here. We were always concerned about Chinese, communist Chinese interaction in our community. We know that there are agents of the Chinese government here in the United States. They're here in California, they're here in Monterey Park. We know that. If we identify them, then we get our federal partners involved and we hand that off to them because they have special units that deal with this. But we look for that kind of intimidation.